I want to bring in criminal trial attorney Mark Eiglarsh. Love seeing him. Good to see you, Mark. Okay, I want to play two things for you before we get into this. First, I want to play you the testimony of the psychiatrist. So this is them being questioned by the prosecution about Lindsay Clancy's state of mind leading up to the killing of the kids.
Did you observe any signs of psychosis?
No.
Did you talk to her about her thoughts of suicide?
Yes.
And did you talk to her about whether she had any specific plan?
Yes.
Did she have any plan?
No.
Did she tell you there were reasons why she thought she wouldn't commit suicide?
Yes.
And what were those reasons?
Her children and her family, her mother.
Did you ask her questions such as, do you have suicidal intent?
Yes.
What was her response?
That she did not.
Did you ask her if she had homicidal intent?
Yes.
What was her response?
That she did not.
Did you ask her if she was experiencing any auditory hallucinations or visual hallucinations?
Yes.
What was her response?
She did not.
Medical professionals saying no psychosis, no intent to harm herself or her kids. But then get the cross-examination from Clancy's attorney. Take a look.
What, if any, investigation did you do?
We did not do any additional collateral contact.
So you're suggesting to this jury that it's not a valid medical step for one to take blood from a person who is on a cocktail of drug medications to find out what their levels are?
No, not a regular procedure at all.
How many women have you treated that were suffering from postpartum psychosis?
I don't recall. I don't remember, but I think it would stick in my memory, so I don't think that I probably have.
Maybe not thorough, maybe not equipped to know. Mark Eiglarsh, how do you see it?
One step forward, one step back. So the prosecutor seemingly at this point, they score points with people now because ideally you want someone who's trying to argue a very difficult defense to be clucking like a chicken, right? All the time to everybody. But that's not how waxing and waning psychosis works. And when I say for now, it's because we're going to get to the defense case when they call witnesses like Dr. Resnick, who's an expert in this, and he will explain how her behavior, especially after analyzing her specifically, is consistent with someone who's suffering from waxing and waning psychosis, where 1 minute you could be completely normal and then the next minute be out of your mind. I
need you to explain something to me. Is the prosecution arguing that all those times that you heard testimony that she seemed fine, that she loved her kids, that she didn't suffer from psychosis, she was not telling the truth, that she was, planning to kill the kids? Because the other way of looking at it, going back and forth. This is why I think it's a long deliberation. I also look at this, and I was just talking to Dusty about this. If a jury's sitting there and hearing today hours and hours about every medication that she was on, which ones they were on, back and forth, and all these medical professionals, they could just say, she had a problem. She had a problem. And that might work for the defense. But again, I'm also thinking the prosecution's point of view is, maybe there's a reason these medical professionals didn't see anything and none of the friends saw anything. There's a reason.
No, I think the prosecutors are making a mistake here. What I teach my law students and what I've done for over 34 years, I know he doesn't seem like he's practiced that long. Yes, I know I have. And what I teach all of them is that you concede the points that you have to concede. Prosecutors don't have to mock what she's going through. Prosecutors don't have to suggest she's malingering. There's plenty of evidence that she was suffering from mental illness months leading up to this, and that her own behavior during it was absolutely insane. What they should focus on, however, is that legally there are instances where you can point to show she knew right from wrong. It's a very, very low standard. The suicide, the searches, all the things on the computer, that's where they should focus on. But they are losing, in my mind, a crucial point when they start to mock or suggest she didn't have mental illness.
And the idea of, trying to get her husband out of the house, conscious choice to kill the kids. Oh, I want to play something. This is the medications. This is an analysis of how much medication she was on. Let's play it.
What did you develop as a plan for her while she was at McLean?
I continued with the plan to taper her off Seroquel and to monitor whether her symptoms improved, but also to see if she could sleep.
Was there a plan to address tapering or weaning her off Valium or an alternative to Valium?
Yes, I switched her from Valium to Ativan.
The fact that she came in and she was on 100 milligrams of Seroquel or more, would that have been something that was significant to you in considering a bipolar diagnosis?
Seroquel is used for several purposes. It is not just used for bipolar.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.